We each have been placed in our respective communities, whether by need or by choice. While we are here, it's not okay for us to disengage with the community that we're living in because we don't like what we see. Trust me, I know how tempting that is, but it's wrong. I would even go as far to say it's sin. It's my city, my responsibility. And I want to invite you to join in that same responsibility. If you live in Grand Junction, if this is your place, if this is your home, my city, my responsibility. You're a student at the university, my city, my college, my responsibility. And if you're in Fruita, I want you to consider my city, my responsibility. Now, there are a few ways that you can get involved in what's happening in Fruita. First, I'm looking for a prayer team. So my email address is going to show, and you can email me your name and your email address to say, yep, I want to be on that prayer line. I will send out monthly updates and prayer requests. So that's the first way. The second way is that you can give financially. The district will match dollar for dollar up to $15,000. So I am looking to raise $15,000 in the next 12 months. Because getting started, that'll be $30,000 right from the get-go. So maybe that's where God's calling you. And I ask you to think about it. Is God burning something inside of you? And the third way to get involved is to consider joining. Do you live in Fruita? Do you like what you hear? Are you curious about what's to come? Do you have a heart for minority groups? Do you have a heart to see people who have been overlooked or underutilized be able to have the time and the calling of God's heart spoken directly to them, to give people a place that maybe have never had a place before? Maybe you like working with me. Maybe you've worked with me before. You don't live in Fruita, but you want to see what I'm doing and what our family is up to. I'd love to have you. As we begin this discovery process for Fruita, we're going to meet once a month. We're going to look deeper into these things of prayer, reading the Bible, and gathering together. We're going to ask difficult questions. We're going to learn how to engage in our community with our culture, that our hearts would burn inside of us for the people around us. And as we've been learning about servanthood, that we would learn to serve those around us. Not to disengage when it gets uncomfortable, but that we would face our own prejudices, our own questions, and our own lack of knowledge and awareness. And we would humbly bring them to one another and discuss these. And in the process, we'll come out with the future church for Fruita. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to see what God has. And I've really enjoyed being able to share these things with you.